everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. So we have quite a lot to kind of cover today. Last time we left with 94 prisoners. We're going to get over the 100 today and we're going to get that 20 grand. And hopefully that will allow us to finish some other grants there. We've got ourselves going on slow pace here. Just to kind of have a look around. What I am starting to notice is that we're adding more cells, obviously, around about these areas, and we don't really have an overall plan of what we want to do with them. Obviously, my general standard is to keep them inside. So, you know, these are all on the outside currently. I would obviously prefer if all of this stuff was round the outside of cells on the inside. So what we can do is we could start moving some of these out and make these cell areas if we wanted to, but I'm not sure that's really the answer. I think we just need to, we've got plenty of space here. I think we just need to start building round about, and obviously, we can add more cells. We obviously need to really narrow down where we want people to be. One of the things I noticed I did is that these are the smaller cells here, and then when I copied all these cells, I've made them the larger cell. So I've actually given myself more of a headache, really, by making the larger cells when I should have just been making the smaller ones. But that's, yeah, one of those things. Doesn't really matter too much. What I want to be able to do here is I'm just going to add a wee bit of space. No one seems to ever use this common room, and I'm not sure exactly why. I'm maybe going to make it a wee bit bigger. You look at these guys just getting stuck all going through this door. Makes no sense. So what we're going to do, so we're just going to demolish 2 walls inside here to give them a bit more space to move through as well. And then we're going to do some planning. Now, it has been pointed out to me by one of my lovely viewers, and that there may be a small issue with cleaning. This is a very large place, and we currently have 1 gardener and 2 janitors. So that's pretty impressive. These guys are getting £50 per day to clean an entire prison by themselves. So I think we might just, while we've got this time to do this, add in maybe a few more, just to allow them to get some cleaning done. And that doesn't really hurt our daily cash flow too much. We'll bring in a few more gardeners as well. I'm not really sure how much we need from the gardeners, to be honest, because I think they'll obviously trim the forest, and this one seems to be stuck inside here. Why is that door servo not changing? Is there no one inside the security hut? Somebody is manning the door control system, so I don't know why he's still stuck. Is this door servo even connected? Interesting, let's just check that. This one is, but this one is not. There we go. So that would be why. So we need to connect that door servo while we're at it. And you'll notice there that I did it from the servo to the control system, and then from the control system back to the servo. You can do it that way, or you can do it, as long as you connect it twice. It doesn't actually matter where you do. As long as you do it twice. I'm just having a look to see if there's any other servos we seem to be missing. I don't think there are. I think we've just managed to miss one. However, I do kind of want to add servos in a few other places, and guards and all the rest of it. So we're going to stick on slow just now, just because we've got we've got a lot to kind of plan here today. So yeah, so we've sorted our our staffing issues. One of the other things I'm going to do is I'm going to try out this whole guard tower thing, because I've never done it before. I don't even know where to buy them from. I assume are they going to be, yeah, guard tower. Okay, 3,000. How much have I got? 11. Okay, we'll grab 1 then. And we'll put one here, because I would assume they've got quite a wide range of how much they can see. We'll put one there. Actually, do you know what? We'll buy 2, even though we've not got that much money. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to, just to get, now let's see, do we have enough to get, I need 6. So could I get 6? I think I would only get 4 down here. Could I fit another couple in anywhere, just to, no, I think we are going to have to build our new area. We could fit cells in, but I don't really want to just fit them, well, fit them in to get the money would not be tragic. Let's see, because they don't have a minimum size, so I could make them just rubbishy cells. I wonder how much you can get away with. Can you get away with just having, let's see, cells. So let's make them indoors. It'll be enclosed. Bed and a toilet. Oh, okay, so you kind of need to have, and then the walls extend out another 1. I could probably do that. They're going to be the worst cells in history, but do you know what? I'm not too worried. And that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would give me just over the 100, which would be excellent. So let's just add concrete wall there. And then we'll just ping it onto a bit faster. Very handily, this guy's just cleaning the area that we're about to build in, which is nice. Okay, nobody seems that unhappy, which is also a bonus. I'm sure that guy will be unhappy because he's now been, or he's going to be searched now, but yeah. Where are all my builders? Or are they off maybe building guard towers? Oh, they've been built, so we can now buy a sniper. So 200 per day, yikes. On this guy, and ooh, I don't even have enough to build him, yikes. To buy him, sorry, build him, buy him. Okay, we've only got 1,495, so we need to build, we need to buy some, oh no, I don't need a large jail door, I need just jail doors. Okay. So it's going to be enclosed. And then a bed and a toilet. Okay. I think we're going to run out of money here, unfortunately. Because we have 392 bucks. And that's probably not going to change until a long time from now. So let's just put it on fast forward again. I mean, we can go and get a loan from the bank if we need to. That's not a massive deal. But, you know, really I want to kind of just get these cells up and running. We can just get cash flow to give us enough to get beds in, although they are 200 bucks each. Insufficient funds. I feel like I'm able to tell you what voice insufficient funds has said in almost every game I've ever played. So that, oh, it's about to have a bed, and then we need to add a toilet before it makes it a cell, do we? Yes, we do. Okay, so we've still got quite a lot to do actually, to get these last ones. Although we do have positive cash flow, so you know that's working out okay, or it will. You know, there you go. So, oh, exports as well. That's handy. I wonder what we're exporting. Oh, we're probably exporting license plates. Ah, so you can sell all these. Don't know if you can force sell object. You can, excellent. Nice. So that's another thing I found out you can do. Let's just sell all these individually. Sell. Selling in the cells. I'm sure there's something in that, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Okay, so we've sold all of those and we have 1,220. Alright, okay. So how many do we actually need? We need 6, so we're definitely gonna need the beds anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll leave this bottom one for just now. Even though I can add to it, I wanna just get the so yeah, that's just down to £400 already. So although toilets are not that, yeah, they're only okay. So I only need one more, and I've got £77. Come on, £77, get up to 100, just so I can put this toilet in, and then that'll make it a cell. While we're doing that, everybody's fairly happy. It's 2 AM. Let's do a shakedown. See how many people were trying to escape. Shears? Where do you find shears? Laundry room. Oh, too small to meet the demand. Okay, so I think that might open up this both. 130, and there we go. Put in one last, so that gives us 99. That'll give us 100 capacity. So we won't be able to get that for another 4 hours, but oh, we have found a tunnel. Okay, thankfully we've only found a small tunnel. I always pause when this happens, just because I don't want anything else happening in the time. Yeah, there's nothing in there to roof tunnels from, so there's only that one. These are all functioning cells, yes. Still functioning cells. Still functioning cells. Yes, so none of those guys have any, or yet have any, because these guys are still needing searched. And that toilet's still to be installed. There we go. And ta-da! Excellent. Oh, and we got a grand completion. Nice. Oh, so that's just to have the capacity. Nice. So you don't even have to have the prisoners for it. Perfect. So, well, there you go. You learn something new every time you play this game. Right, so this laundry is unable to be unloaded. The laundry may be too small to meet the demand. Okay, so it's basically, it's tiny and they can't turn things around quick enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this stuff out of the cleaning cupboard and we're going to make this area the cleaning cupboard. Actually, no, we want to make that bigger because we're having problems with showers already, and we also, I think, need to get some. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're still in a shakedown though, so come on, one more place to search, and then I will add some servos to these doors. And then utilities, door servos. There we go. One there, and one there. So we'll wire those up when they come in. Let's move the cleaning cupboard to down here then. Okay, so this is going to be the cleaning cupboard, right? Finally, that's finished. That's 7 AM when we started at 2. Right, so let's make this bottom area the cleaning cupboard then. Cleaning cupboard, where are you? Right, let's do this. We never get this right, so cleaning cupboard. There we go. So this whole area down here is going to be the cleaning cupboard now. So let's take that away. So you'll have to move all of them, correct? Yes, moving bleach to the cleaning cupboard. Perfect. Excellent. Actually, I should have made it that way. Ah, dang. I'm an idiot. Right, let's do this. Okay, so silly boy, right. Cleaning cupboard. That is now the cleaning cupboard. And this is now going to be the storage. There we go. That makes more sense, because then at least that stuff, this place is a lot bigger. On that note, utilities need to be just extended into there. So let's do that. Get some lights on the go. And let's make this laundry twice as wide. So we take away the demolished walls. No, not that one. That one. Okay, and then once that gets done, we will remove. There we go. We can now make that area the laundry, which I think is there. There we go. So that's now twice as wide, and we'll add a whole bunch more. Well, at least these guys are moving around a bit more. I think we're going to need to make sure we do a bit more planning though to split them up. Let's see. Just while we're in this note, let's just put them down there. And another toilet. Good, that sniper's in his tower. Oh yeah, we need to buy a second sniper. See, I'm just jumping up all over the shop. Sniper can go in here. He's off to get his gun, I assume. I love these wee army of guys like running through. Putting in all the pipes. Oh, and we need another bed, which we shall put in there. Oh, and we need another door as well. The things that happen when you don't have that much money. Right, okay, so that will complete that one. So we'll have 101 cells. Ooh, found a shank on that guy, that's not very nice. Right, yeah, we definitely need to split up the prisoners, but we'll kind of leave that going just now. And we'll split that soon. So, just kind of been jumping about all over the shop here. Let's add a bundle more drains. It's funny, only £20 a pop, you think everything's going to be great, but you actually spend a whole bundle on drains. What's that? Just, yeah, 1,200 quid on drain. Like, what is that all about? So we will now then extend that shower room. Maybe that's why everyone was congregating in the corner. Maybe the shower is just all in the one corner. Yeah, see, I've got two sections rather than one, which now makes that one shower. And that's all one shower now, right? Yes. Okay. Need to connect up these servos. Still not a very good placement for the shower because obviously they can literally, you know, if that door's already open and that door's open, then they could just walk straight out. And that's probably gonna happen. We'll have to put in a better system in here at some point. But I need to kind of think that through. Laundry basket. Ah, yeah, okay. So we were in the process of adding to this. So we kind of made this area when we didn't have that much money, I think. Let's zoom right in on laundry, see what we need. There we go. So, a bundle of these. We shall. Laundry. No. Laundry machine, please. I have a sneaking suspicion that we may need a few more. Okay, and the utilities to deal with these shall be a small pipe through there and a small pipe through there. Oh, tunnel! Tunnel. We have found a tunnel. Why have we found a tunnel? Interesting. Somebody's cell must have been searched for something else. Which is one of the other handy things about the being in this, in the where's the section? I don't know what that noise is, but that is not pleasant. Oh, interesting, our prison's now worth 320,000. where is it? Policy. So I obviously search cells every time someone does something. But yeah, that's a horrible noise. Yeah, so I search cells every time someone does something silly, and I would gather that that probably where were we? Right, that usually will it just makes it easier to find these things randomly rather than just during shakedowns. Remove tunnels. It's only $40, that's fine. That's the other thing though as well, is that costs you to do. So, you know, if you're struggling with money, as oh my word, we're only down to $5.5 already of that money. Yeah, if you're down to that, then you know you're gonna struggle. If something goes wrong, you're definitely gonna struggle. Why are they working position cannot be reached? So someone needs to be behind them. Right. Okay, so let's take this one and dismantle. So obviously this is the other thing, is that, you know, some of these items you can work from one side or the other. These ones clearly you cannot. So you need to have a space behind for them to work. One there with a space behind for them to work. No, see, so these need to be here. Okay. Not very helpful. Could I put one there, one, and one there? Yeah, I could. Okay, so let's... No, I don't want one in there. Go away. No, do not want one. Dismantle that one though. Good man, thank you very much. I've just put that one in the way. Right, never mind, not a big deal. Let's just put one back. See if that works. I might even not be able to get to the bottom here, but we'll give that a go. Okay. Right. Working position. Oh dear, right. Okay. Except for the fact that this person is managing, they're just standing on the wall to do it. Right, so that one's going to have to move forward. Okay, right. We shall do that. That is okay there. So we're back up to 6.5. So our cash balance is like helping us out there. So let's start some planning then. We're kind of talking about that already, but I haven't really done so much. So what I want is I want one of these areas. So we'll probably pick this one to be the kind of medium security. Now, how many of each do we actually have now? We have one high risk, so he's obviously tried to escape a couple of times and has managed to go up to high risk. We have a bunch of normal risk, and then we have a whole bunch of... Hey, there's someone called Lewis. Can we look at this person? Okay, let's so zoom in and then go to this guy. Let's find out. No, let's take away planning just now. Edward Titan Lewis. So it's a surname. Dang. Possession with intent to supply. Come on, give me a bad name, man. So yeah, so we have now that we've stopped mucking about people, we have these people in our prison, and we've got a whole bunch of low security guys. So they're not going to be too much of an issue. The issue comes when you have the normal risk guys. So you'll see that there's 3 of these guys that are already in cuffs, so they're probably in isolation. There's a whole bunch of these guys that are as well, but they're for low risk things, so they're probably for drugs and for alcohol as opposed to being for an escape attempt. Whereas somebody has got up to normal risk. I didn't take that many normal risk in the first place, so some of those will already have disappeared. But most of these will have been low risk guys who tried to escape and have gone up to normal risk because of that. So we're going to have one high risk area, which is going to be quite small. We're going to have one normal risk area, which again, quite small in comparison, and then we're going to have massive low risk areas. But again, we want them still to be indoors or you know, inside. We don't want them, we want to have stuff around the outside of them, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So what we'll do is we'll get some planning on the go. We shall figure out, what did we say these are, 17 or something, I think. 17 by 28, okay. So we'll get rid of that planning. So 17 by 28. Come on, I just want to get, no, I want to get rid of this menu, please. Thank you. So 17 by 28, we'll put another one down here. That includes that wall. So there's that one, and then so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row plus this one. These can all be, in fact, okay, so let's just 17 by 28, so we can make these areas like so, and they'll all be minimum security. And again, minimum security. And again, minimum security. Okay, so this is going to be our kind of bulk area. However, oh sorry, that normally would be our bulk area, but we don't really want to have just cell upon cell, because then these guys have to come through these cells or through these cells to get to the common room, to get to the yard, wherever they're going to go. So what we're going to do is, for these guys, we're going to create another set of these. So this is 17 by 27, funnily enough. So we'll just make that area, let's see, can we make that area? Yeah. So let's make that this. Oh, that wasn't very nice. And then halfway across, so that is how long? 28. So we'll go for it the 4. No, let's just split it slightly more. Yeah, we'll go at 13 mark. Okay, and that can be a common room and a yard for these guys. Now the yard needs to be a bit bigger actually. Let's just make that fully a yard. You don't have to do this, but it kind of sometimes makes things easier. Yar. I knew what I meant. Yard. Okay. So that will allow us to check what that's going to be. So these guys will go to the yard. These guys will go to the yard. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4 into that. 1, 2, 3, 4 into that. So this one has got to have its own yard, which is going to be max security and medium security. So we'll go for that's only by 25, so 26, 27, 28. So that should now, oh, can't count, that should now be 16 by 28, okay, so, yeah, because that wall won't go there. That will be like that. So that can be their yard, which can be accessed through this. We'll take these out and we'll give them a little bit of access in here. And we can just extend the kitchen down to there and make that make that a through walk into here. So that again will be a yard. We'll say I'm sure I'm going to get the impression here, but yeah, okay, that's good enough for a yard. Then we shall create another kitchen for these guys. So we're going to have, now we need a bigger kitchen than we currently have, because this kitchen is no good. So that is 14 by 30. Get rid of that. That's 14 by 30. So let's make a kitchen that is, okay, that's good. So let's say kit for kitchen, and then we'll create what else do they need? Showers. Okay, so let's put a, can we put, yeah, I can put a shower that's accessible to everybody in here. So let's just make, will we make it that big? Yeah, let's make it that big, because you can cut it down in size, or we can just put half in if we want when we do that. Show for shower. Okay, we're doing okay here, that's fine. So you see here that obviously these guys are all going to be then contained by the kitchen, the shower, the yard. What else do they need? They need to we need to have kind of more security, probably. And we shall make, let's see, okay, let's leave it at that for just now. We've got 3,600 bucks. So can we start putting foundations in for any of these? I don't think we've got enough money. So let's see, is there any more grants that we can take now that we've got lots of prisoners? Now, prisoner capacity up to 200. We'd require doubling them. However, it does seem to be the only grant available to us, I think. Yes, it is. Cell block D will give us up to 200. So how many do we get in each section? 1, 2. Oh no, wait, that's big cells. We should be looking at wee cells. So in each section that we have, that is normally, what size do we normally go for? Normally go for 17 by 28. So normal 17 by 28. Okay, 17 by 26 for some reason. In that area, we would only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we get 20 in that. Okay, so we get 20 cells in that area. So 20, 40, 60, 80. So we need to have another one. Okay, so let's put that up here then. $17 by 28. Okay. Right. So, how much do we get in advance for cell block D? 10,000 advance, which probably won't even pay for our our base. Okay, so let's take it anyway, because we can do that. And then we'll just slow this down, just because I don't want anything happening while we're trying to make these areas. Concrete. And there's the 10 grand gone already. Okay. Right, so what's the best area to make? We make this one. That seems sensible, even though it seems smaller. Which it's not, but okay. So we can make that one. And then we can also put walls out for another yard. Okay. Which will now require... let's start this foundation then, just so we can. Oh, that's too much money, right. That's basically all of our money. We don't really want to do that. Can we just do a line? Okay, that's some of our money. Okay, let's just go for something a bit crazy then. Let's go take a bank loan. Let's see, bank loan. $500 allows you to borrow large sums of money from the bank in exchange for daily payment of interest. Okay. Tax relief would have been a good idea probably at some point when we had money, but never mind. So let's go for a bank loan. And that'll take 12 hours to unlock. And it cost us $500, but yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so these guys can go start building this area, which I believe is what they're off to do, which is great. These guys are spreading out a bit, yeah. So we definitely need to... Well, we could do with making another entrance there, but that's not too much of an issue. And then what we're going to do is we're going to clone these cells. So, quick build clone. And we're going to take these ones, please. And we're going to... trying to work this out. So that's where the wall should be between them. So there should be a walk round like so. We don't have quite enough yet. So it'll give us another like 20 minutes once that's all cleaned up. And we'll get some daily cash flow. Hopefully it'll be enough to bring me up to 3,150. We have, however, made most of the nice wall around here, which is good, so that means we can make that a yard. And okay, we'll just wait this one out. Oh, we're like 100 quid away. Okay. We also need to look at guards, because I think we didn't cover that last time in all the guard routes, which won't cost us anything, but... Oh. Reform programs. My reform programs are running and they're ruining my monies. Right, okay. And this is what we discussed earlier on. We discussed reform programs happening, which is fine. So, let's see. Workshop safety induction, 5 have passed, so that means that they can keep working. They're 2 interested, so we kind of need that for making our beds. So, yeah. Kitchen safety and hygiene, only 1's passed and 5 finished, but nobody seems to be interested, so let's stop that one. Foundation education, none have passed. Excellent, 3 interested. We need that for getting our reform programs, so we kind of need that to be going. Pharmacological treatment must keep going, yeah, because oh, that's interesting. 94% of them have passed. Guard tasers, 30 have finished, 26 have passed. Oh dear, 8 in the queue. Okay. Kitchen safety and hygiene. Only got 1 interested, but that's not currently running, so that's fine. You just need to keep your eye on it. Basically, that's all it is. and we can finally make this sell. So yeah, we're down to not a lot of money. Bank loan is still another 4 hours away until we can take that. But you know what, it's not tragic. We just need to do a wee bit more work and see really where we're at. So we've done a wee bit of planning. It doesn't look wonderful. It's kind of a bit silly looking. But once this is finished, we'll have a few more cells. We'll have a wee bit more money eventually. Once we get... Oh, we're finally into the negative money. I don't know why we're into the negative money though. Brick. Huh, strange. Okay. Don't know why that's separated out from when I first made it. That doesn't really make much sense, but not to worry. We will also put in some utilities. And I think this is going to be the last one of this power station. Yeah, so we definitely need another power station. Which means we definitely need more money. So we will fire an electrical cable, which we don't have the money for. Excellent. But we will do it at some point. Okay, I think this is probably the time to finish this episode up. We were disappointing, to be honest, because we've not got that much money, and we need to kind of... I might need to run for a wee bit next time. Oh well, we can wait for the 40 minutes until that finishes, and then when we start up the next time, we can look into where we get our bank loan from. So obviously we've not ever taken a bank loan. We have taken a starting grant though, which is interesting. I think that might be my bank loan dingling finishing. Yes, so that's now been approved. So in exchange for paying off your loans will increase your credit rating, allow you to borrow large sums later. Okay. So that means, where do I do the bank loan? Sell shares? Sell shares. If you sell 30% of the shares, you'll all receive 70% of the final value. Huh. Interesting. I can sell shares. Right. Let's sell some shares. And let's sell some more shares. And let's sell some more shares. Oh my god, I just got 100 grand by selling out in the stock market. Fantastic. Well, we can do that and a bank loan if we want now. We've got 100 grand. Maybe I should have looked at that before. I've never seen that before in my life. So that's always good. Yeah, so we're kind of coming into territory that I'm not that used to. Which in some ways is a good thing because I'm learning stuff as well. But yeah, that's very interesting. We will make these cells. Since I have the money to do so. And clone another set of cells. We want to do that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, so each one of these will now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24 rather than 20. So yeah, it's a bit of an improvement. Utilities, lecky cable can now go down here and across here, and then water pipes. Oh, they're quite far away. Okay, so bring that in. Which will then allow us to put small pipe, small pipe, small pipe, small pipe. Okay, so just spent almost 20 grand on getting that up and running. However, that gives us a decent start to our money's our aim towards 200 prisoners, which we will aim for next time. Well, not in the next game, but we'll aim to start moving towards that. 4,000 daily cash flow, so that's great. And yeah, obviously we'll have to hire more staff for these areas. We'll have to put more guards in all of these areas. We've got a lot to do. But yeah, that's interesting. Again, they still seem to congregate in this corner, despite moving it out and all over the shop. Oh well. Anyway, so we've got a bit of planning worked out. Let's just make this a yard so that I can delete the walls section. Rooms, yard. Make that a large yard. And then I can take my planning. And I can delete my planning. Okay. Did ask you to delete it. Okay. There we go. Let's go. Okay. So, once they've finished all these lovely big sections here, we'll have another bundle of walls. Still no water, is that just because they haven't finished the utilities to... Yeah, so they've managed to build the pipes for the small ones, but they've not managed to put in the big pipes yet, because that's an extension. Quite a long extension, actually. Okay, it's feeding off these small ones. I was wondering why there's water coming there. There we go, and that should be all of them. Once they tag in... Oh, did I manage to miss? Okay, I did. I managed to miss 2 of these. Okay, and there we go. So that's gone actually quite well. I've managed to sell some shares of the prison. Got 100 grand worth of stuff to, or 87 now grand worth of stuff to play with. But you'll notice that was at 81 when we complained about stuff. And we can start making all of these next time that we do. So please do come back next time. This time we managed to remember to bring in some more guards. Some more janitors to do some cleaning. Some more gardeners. And we'll obviously try and make our exports area a bit bigger. And maybe we can start actually selling stuff and improving our cash flow even more than we have before. So please do come along next time for this next run of Prison Architect, and I'm sure we will enjoy the next time, because we actually have some money to work with. Excellent. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye bye.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?